Good day everybody, Type 40 Artist here. Oh, God, I can't do the accent. Today I'm going to be doing the style challenge again, and this time I'll be drawing the main characters from the show Big Mouth in 10 different styles. I'm going to go through the styles I usually draw, but there's also a couple of new ones in here. Let's get on into it. And we are starting off with the actual Big Mouth style, at least I presume, because they have some big mouths. And yeah, it's a pretty standard procedure. We're starting off with some sketches in a light blue colour, light teal colour. That's what you usually do, just to get the initial sketch down. Yeah, so it's these two main characters. I definitely know them. I know what the names are. This is Jim and Tommy. I've just decided, yep. So after I've done the sketch, I'm doing some line art real quick. It goes rather smoothly after I've done the sketch, and then the colours are even quicker because I can just drop them in with the fill bucket tool, I think. Yeah, and that is the first style, the actual style. And let's move on to the second one. This one is Fairly Odd Parents. I know this one. I mean, I know all of them. I am definitely Type 40 artist. So yeah, this style is really fun to draw in. It's much more simple than the Big Mouth style, but it's very unique as well, and it's not easy to capture the look of a certain style always, especially when they're simple. But I think I did a really good job with the Fairly Odd Parents style. Up next we have is this Rick and Morty? Maybe, I don't know. I don't think I know this one. Anyway, again, just as usual, starting off with the sketch in the light colour, I think maybe on a lower opacity even. Yeah, and just doing some line art. This one has a little bit more detail than the previous style, but it's still very different. Kept like the poses of the characters the same, so you can definitely tell that the style is different, but that the characters are the same. Yeah, I've never seen this show. I mean, I really like this show. This is a fun show. I watch it all the time. Up next we have another style. This one was also fun to draw. Again, this one is very different to the original style, to the original Big Mouth style. So, oh, this is Dr. Seuss Annette, yeah. We've got some Dr. Seuss. This is fun. Yeah, it's a little different, obviously, because it's not a cartoon. It's children's books. So I always like doing the cross hatching, the shading, because I feel like it makes the whole thing come together. And yeah, I think I did a really good job with this one. Looks really good. And up next, this is definitely an anime. It's definitely an anime style. I can tell that. I can tell that much. Could it be JoJo? Maybe? I don't know. But it was fun. It was fun. I really enjoyed drawing this. Yeah, the poses were fun. He's a little bit more dynamic than the poses that I've done previously. You can tell that the what's his name? Tommy? Tommy is walking, and not just, standing there. Yeah, this was really fun because it's a little bit different. It's not what I usually do. But yeah, it was cool. I enjoyed it. Yeah, and I made the sketch a little bit bigger to get the anime feel just right. Working on the line work now. Quite enjoyed it. It was fun. I have the little black shading under the chin. There's not a lot of anime that do this, but there's a bunch, and I always really like the way that looks. I had a little bit of trouble with Jim's mustache. But yeah, I think it worked out well. I like the way that it looks in the end. Yeah, I did a little bit of shading with an airbrush, I think. Yeah, and that is this one, pretty much. A little bit more shading, a little bit more lighting. I don't know much to say about this one. It's a little bit more different, detailed than the other styles that I've done so far. But yeah, I quite enjoyed it. I think we're done. It was JoJo. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I think I did a really good job with this one. And up next, oh, this one is South Park. I mean, it's pretty recognizable, right? You've all seen it. And it's done fairly quickly as well. There's not that much to it. Yeah, bit of color, bit of line work. That's it. There we go. South Park. And up next is I don't know this one. It looks a little I feel like I should know this. Those feet, those shoes, they're very typical of something. And those ears, yeah. It looks rather Disney to me. I mean, I know exactly what this is. I've drawn it, of course. I really enjoyed this the pose that I have for both of them here. I like the legs. They turn out well, I think. Yeah, and the proportions, I feel they're very they're nice. They're like nice and stylized. I like how the personality of the characters comes across well. Yeah, just did a bit of line work again with some just dropping in the flats and the colors. Oh, this is Tim Burton. Yes, Tim Burton. Absolutely. Yeah, I knew this all along, obviously, because I drew it. This was cool. Yeah, I really enjoyed drawing in this style. I've done it quite a few times already, but it never gets old, and it's always that shading especially is very recognizable, and it's a fun, it's a different but a fun style to draw in. Yeah, Tim Burton. And up next we have The Simpsons, and The Simpsons is always a fun style to draw in. It's different, obviously, with the yellow skin colors, but it's cool, and I always enjoy drawing it because it's yeah, again, it's recognizable and it's fun. It's an interesting style to draw in, and it's cool, and I love that you can definitely tell which character is which, and then it's still, you know, even though it's very different, you still get the feel for it. Yeah, it's you know exactly which character is which. Simpsons. Let's go. And up next we have, I think this is Rick and Morty. Yeah, Rick and Morty, again, also very recognizable style. Interesting to draw in as well. I don't know what to say, actually. It's yeah, it's Rick and Morty. What else do you want me to add? Yeah, just it's fun. Do some line work, drop in some colors, as usual, as per usual. I don't know if there's any shading. Nope, no shading. Yeah, it's Rick and Morty. And lastly, we have my own style, and this one was really fun because after drawing in all of those styles that I'd already drawn in, it's always interesting to then draw the characters in my style and see everything that I've learned from drawing the characters over and over and over again and checking what makes them stand out, because I'm really good at this, and I can make all the characters very recognizable in whatever style that I draw them in, so I know exactly what makes them tick and what makes them these characters. So now that I have studied them plenty, I get to draw them in my own style, which was really fun. Going into a lot more detail than with most of the styles that we've drawn so far, obviously, because my style isn't an animation style. Animation styles are always quite they're not as detailed, right, because they need to animate the characters and draw them all over and over and over again. So it's different from when I just draw a one piece of them. I really had fun with the shading. I always use the just a multiply layer, I think, and do first of all do the shading with a hard brush, and then I blend it out with a softer brush, and yeah, a little bit of lighting, and there we go. I do actually have a confession to make now that we've finished this whole video. I've actually stolen Saskia Sketches' voice as an April Fool's joke. Don't worry, we're going to give it right back, but only after you click the like button and the subscribe button, so best get on that, otherwise I'm keeping this voice. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that you've enjoyed it. I really did enjoy making it, and I had fun with Saskia Sketches as well. We like to do some collaborations from time to time, and we thought this was a fun April Fool's joke. I hope that we got you, and yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.